I still didn't get what I came for, and it's justice. So the money means absolutely nothing. Like, that don't help me get over the fact of what happened. It doesn't, Breonna doesn't benefit from that. That does nothing for us.
Say her name. 1 year ago today, Louisville police shot and killed 26-year-old Breonna Taylor during a reckless and botched midnight raid. Louisville ultimately settled the Taylor family's wrongful death suit last September for $12 million and banned no-knock warrants. But so far, no one has been directly charged with her death. Yesterday, the city of Minneapolis agreed to a record $27 million settlement for George Floyd's family as jury selection for the Derek Chauvin trial continues. But the question remains, will police themselves ever be held accountable? Joining me now to discuss are two friends of the show, Aaron Haynes, MSNBC contributor and editor-at-large for The 19th, and Midwin Charles, civil trial and criminal defense attorney. Aaron, I want to turn to you because I know you interviewed Mrs. Palmer, Breonna Taylor's mother, for this interview. I have to say it's really hard watching her talk about this with tears streaming down her cheeks, and people are focused on the money. But how much money is your child's life worth? I'd ask people to consider when we talk about this money. In your conversations with her, what does justice look like for her?
Well, thank you, Tiffany, and thank you for continuing to keep this story at the forefront, because we know that a year ago today, much of the country did not know who Breonna Taylor was or what had happened to her. And a year later, what her mother, Tamika Palmer, told me is that she is still looking for accountability for the officers that took her daughter's life so tragically and violently, on the night of March 13th. Specifically, I asked her directly. You have a new Attorney General, Merrick Garland, who was just sworn in this week. And I asked if she wanted the Justice Department to look into her daughter's case. And she said definitely, without hesitation, because she felt like the, city of Louisville, the state of Kentucky, did not respond to what happened to her daughter in terms of holding those officers accountable. Attorney General Daniel Cameron, his presentation to the grand jury was insufficient as far as she's concerned. And so she continues to push for that accountability, both from a criminal liability standpoint and, from other legal avenues. Ben Crump, the family attorney, said that he is absolutely interested in exploring further criminal responsibility for those officers. He says that what happened to Breonna Taylor was a clear violation of her constitutional rights to a reasonable search and seizure. That is not what happened on the night of March 13th.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank all of you out there.
Thank you as always.
Thanks to at home.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for letting us into your homes during these extraordinary times.